Hi, on X Lives. I think it's time to play a little 7 Days to Die. Alright, I am heading over here to try another tier 5. That is my plan. Go ahead and make sure we get this in my inventory for when I die. I have brought, what is this? 3, 6, 9... 1,050, 1,160 rounds. This is everything I could make. I'm gonna go ahead and repair this now. And we'll see how this goes. Whew. So we got a hotel, it looks like, this time. Usually I get that bookstore that I can never seem to manage to clear. Okay, I feel like I'm way too deep in here not to have triggered some zombies. I'm a little nervous. Oh. Get the reloading on. Oh, am I crouched? I was wondering why I was moving so slow. I was crouched. Listen, I want to be cautious. I don't want to be that cautious. Uh-oh. I feel like my aim should be better, man. I don't know why my aim is so bad. I have been playing games using snipers for the last few days, and I can hit people on the run. Like in this game, I shoot in the wrong spot. Like I go to shoot him in the head. What do? I move just to the side, like every time. Drives me crazy. I've been playing a lot of Far Cry 6. It's alright. I don't think it's as good as, I mean, it's the same. It's the same as the previous ones. I feel like, it's either too easy or too hard, and there's no in between. I tend to snipe everything from a distance, and so all my weapons are set up with, you can hold two weapons of your choice. Well, that's not true. You can hold 4 weapons of your choice, but you can hold 2 weapons of your actual choice, and then, you can hold 1. That's weird. Why is this a locked door here? What are you hiding in here? Oh, it's the stairs. Okay. And so I currently have a sniper rifle and then just a regular rifle. But the regular rifle is also a single shot. I just have a mid-range scope on it. And so if I get into any kind of confrontation where there's a bunch of guys, I'm in trouble. I need to get a gun like this. That's what I need. something that's will you stop shooting to the left of the zombies' heads? Hey, you know what? Ooh. I actually know where I want to spin that. Trying to get that intellect up so I can get more recipes unlocked. And then your other two weapons, one's a weirdo weapon, a Supremo weapon, and then the last one's a handgun of some kind. Your sidearm, as it's called. And like I said, I do alright until I get a bunch of guys. If I could carry more weapons, it'd be different, but you set up your weapons at the... Like, you can't carry a bunch of different weapons and then switch between the ones you've got. You've got to, like, go back to your base to swap out weapons, which I think is dumb. And if you want to make any changes to a weapon, you have to be at your base, or a base, a workbench somewhere. The workbenches are all over the place, so I guess you don't have to be at your base, necessarily. But, I know, like, I put the best sniper scope, so I thought, on my sniper rifle. And then it turned out to be one of those aimers where it's like two heavy bars on the left and right, and then the thin pointer in the middle, but it doesn't actually cross anywhere. So you can't tell exactly where you're aiming half the time because everything's, you know, you're trying to aim a long distance at something that's not brightly lit, and so you're just looking at blackness on blackness and trying to crap. Whoa. Hey. Okay. I've been infected. I didn't bring any anti-infection stuff, and I've already burned through over 150 rounds. It's crazy. I checked this, right? But so then I got out in the field, right, and I'm on a mission. And not only is it a mission, but it's a mission that's in parts, and so you're like, when you die, you respawn in the same spot, kind of thing. And I've got that stupid scope, and I can't see anything, and the sniper rifle is my primary weapon. It was hard to get through, let me tell you. Because I don't get close. I usually end up sitting way up on a hill, overlooking the military bases, and then I wait for the soldiers to get, by themselves, and then I snipe them. And then that way I don't ever have to, I don't have to deal with reinforcements and helicopters and tanks and anything like that. And so, you know, I have to say, I'm surprised because Far Cry 6 is fairly old at this point, like a couple years almost. And it might even be a couple years at this point. And it is so buggy. Like people complaining about, you know, games that just came out having a few minor bugs in them. I've 3 times now fast traveled, or when I started the game, not being able to move. And I just think that's crazy. And then I was trying to figure out, there was another bug, was specifically why I brought bugs, and then I got sidetracked by the not being able to move bug. It's got a horrible memory leak for me in it, or something. If I play the game for a while, I can get probably a good hour or so of gameplay, and then all of a sudden the game will just start moving like molasses. And so if I shut the game down and restart it, it's fine. But I have to shut the game down and restart it, and I don't like that. I like having to do that over and over again. Let's see. Where's the path through? I don't think it's here. Okay. Just checking. You know, there's that one factory, I think, where the way through was hidden in the wall. Really? Okay, I've been over here already. Is there no stairway up from here? I gotta go back to the stairs I started in? I can't, they're broken. Alright, there's gotta be a way up. Did I miss a open window somewhere? But yeah, the storyline's okay so far. You're on an island ruled by a dictator, and you become a guerrilla fighter trying to, well, you become a guerrilla fighter if the game doesn't glitch out. That was another bug I came across. So you're coming through the game, and you know, these aren't tiny bugs. It's what's crazy. Oh, here we go. These are like really big bugs you think would be squashed out at this point. So you get to the point where you finish the tutorial island, because it's a bunch of islands, and the next island is the main guerrilla base. And so when you spawn in there, the woman who runs the guerrillas is like, hey, when you if you decide you're gonna help us, come talk to me. And so when I got to that point in the first place, and she says, come talk to me, it put a point on my map that was way far away from where I was at. And I'm like, oof, I gotta go all the way to the main big island to even talk to her. That's crazy. But I guess that's where the you know, combat starts or whatever. And so I'm exploring, as you do in a game like that. Just wandering around looking at things. And the gorilla base is actually on one of a bunch of tiny, like, sand keys that are next to each other, and so I was exploring each key to see if there was something special. And oh, well, you went down pretty fast. Ooh, I'm low on health. I better. or get myself a little hit point boost going there. Um, so I'm exploring the islands, and then I get all the way around the islands, the little sand keys, and the last island is just a short swim. And then I'll have the whole gorilla base section mapped out. And as I'm swimming, my person all of a sudden goes, "Yeah, I don't think this gorilla life is for me," or something like that. And then it goes to a cutscene where she's sitting on a beach drinking, and then you hear over the radio how the gorillas got defeated. I'm like, what? Like, really? So apparently that woman wasn't on those other islands? Like, what the heck? Why did you tell me to go there if that wasn't even a thing? So yeah, so then the next time when I reloaded my game, because I want to play the game, I don't want to quit that early. Um, Although that is a fun thing that I think is in the Far Cry games, is the shortcut endings, I guess you could call them. Oh, are you guys outside? Well, I don't want to go outside. I'm inside. So that was the shortcut one for that, for Far Cry 6. If I can remember, if you've never played the Far Cry games, I guess I do have to go outside. Far Cry... Far Cry, 5... I don't think I did the shortcut ending for 5. My nephew told me it was, you get to choose between arresting the sect leader that's the bad guy in 5 or not. And so if you don't arrest him, that's the shortcut ending. Oof. Well, I don't like being out here. So I definitely arrested that dude, because... Make up your mind where your head's gonna be at, guy. Jeez. And then Far Cry 4, I think, is the one where you you go to dinner with your father. Isn't that 4? And he tells you to wait. And so if you do wait at the dinner table for a few minutes, then he'll come back, and then that's the end of the game. Is you'll have dinner, and then he'll take you to put your mother's ashes on the mountain temple where she wants to be buried, and that's basically the end of the game. Whereas if you follow them, instead of waiting, you find out that he's torturing people in the basement, and you start the overthrow of his government. So I think that's fun. I think that's a fun little Easter eggy thing to do. Except, I prefer it when it, doesn't force me into it with a bug. But yeah, when I reloaded, oh, there's something new in that bag. What is that? Robotic drone morale booster mod schematic. What? Look like a teddy bear. Oh, I definitely need lead. Always need lead. But yeah, that was definitely some weird bugs happening to me in Far Cry 6. which I would prefer to do without. Oh, here we go. Prefer to do without. All right, anything in here? No, okay. Man, I'll tell you, I've been, I have been stuck watching this show. I don't even know why I'm watching it. I don't think it's particularly good. But I am. Man, I thought there was a guy in there. I have been. I'm like 5 seasons into The Rookie now. Which is like this weird cop soap drama thing. Like I like cop dramas, but I don't know, I like more serious cop dramas, I think. Like this one isn't not serious, but it's really weird where huge storylines happen every episode. And these are supposed to be like regular patrol cops, right? Cuz you know, like you watch like oh, I thought that guy was dead. Like I really like Rescue Me, which is a fire station drama thing, and you know, Rescue Me has a few fires. Oh, that is something I want to loot back here. You better hurry, because something is smashing its way to get to you. Like there are major fires that take place in that show, but most of the show has to deal with the lives of the firefighters, right? And so when I go to watch The Rookie, I was expecting it to be more like that, but they're not. Like every episode is some big police thing that's happening, and they're just like so over the top every time. That's just it's weird how over the top things are on this show. Like one of the police officers, dude, I was just seeing how many shots I could put on either side of his head. One of the police officers gets married over the course of the show, and she becomes a detective, and she crosses paths with the head of a drug cartel, and then they become not friendly, but frenemies, I guess, a little bit. And where is this dot on my scope? Don't know. And so, ooh, gross. Gross. Tuna fish gravy sounds disgusting. I'm not saying there aren't gravies that I would put on toast, but tuna fish and gravy? I can't even imagine what flavor of gravy I would think would go with tuna fish. But anyway, so she's there when the woman's kid gets killed. The cartel woman. And like he's not a kid, he's a college student. And so then that cop gets pregnant, and then after she gets pregnant, that cartel woman kidnaps her at her wedding, because obviously it's got to be the most dramatic. And then takes her out of the country. And so now they don't know where she's at. And so her husband has to make a deal, because he's a lawyer, has to make a deal with some of his, you know, criminal clients to tap into their criminal networks to find out where she's at, and then he'll turn into a dirty lawyer for them. And so they find out where they're at, and then in one of the episodes, they discovered a homeless guy who got killed by a CIA operative during one of their missions in Los Angeles. And so they confronted the CIA, and so they... Ooh, that's a lot of guys. Crap. That was close. That was just about the end of me right there. Got me down to 35 hit points. So they used the same trick that alerted the CIA the first time to alert the CIA again, and so then they had the CIA smuggle the patrol officers from Los Angeles, you know, into Guatemala, where they stole the plans for the Guatemalan drug cartel leader's fortress in the mountains, so they could plan a rescue for this woman. And then they rescued her, right? And it's just like, this show, like every episode, man, it's just... Every episode just crazy like that. Is that a broke arm? No. I'm not that wounded. Oh, it's a sprained arm. But yeah, it's really crazy. Or like they let a kid steal the police helicopter and take it on a... He flew off with it and wouldn't bring it back until they took care of the drug dealer that was seen as mom. Right. Just crazy stuff like that every episode. I mean, I get it, right? It's a TV show. They're not going to show you the boring parts necessarily, but I think they go a little over the top with the amount of craziness that these so-called patrol officers have to face off against. I don't see it being a giant city-ending terrorist plot every day. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like you wouldn't take your rookies into that. You know, the show is called The Rookie, and it mostly followed rookies. The ones that are left. There's been some actors who've left the show, and so then their characters get offed in weird ways sometimes. Oh, gross. The worst creatures in 7 Days to Die. But yeah, I'm like I said, I'm in, I think season 4 or 5 of that now. They did a weird they did a weird thing where so the main character is this guy who became a rookie at 40 something, and so he has managed to irritate the union president for the police at this point. And so the union police president, police union president, there we go. He had him removed, not removed, but had him reassigned for a week when the particular job that this guy is currently after was having their testing, so they wouldn't be available for testing. And so I shipped him to the quietest place in the police network. And so obviously they arrested an international weapons dealer, and had to have a big fight against that guy and his men. It's really, really strange because, right, they went to all that hassle to be like, yeah, you're being reassigned to this other place, so that you miss your training officer testing. And then what do they do? They have that episode pretty much immediately. And then when he gets back, they're like, you did such a good job there that you can have any position in the police department you want. So he picks the one that they were trying to stop him from getting. I'm just like, that's just silly. What was the point? What was the point of being like, yep, you're not gonna be a training officer now. Oh, next episode, you're gonna be a training officer now. Oh man. But yeah, it's an interesting show, I guess. It's not great, but I have not stopped watching it yet. So, I think we're really close to finishing this. Maybe I feel like we're on the roof. So we're gonna push on for a couple more minutes here. And see if we can end this. This one seemed a little easier than the book one. Where are my roof zombies to finish this? Oh, here's some. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Dang it. Dang it. I couldn't get away. Oh, I was so close. I didn't notice my gun was about dead. I also am not sure where those other zombies came from. That was, I'm never gonna finish a tier 5. I just can't do it. I failed. Failed. And I went through almost 300 bullets. Dang it. Well, we did get that bear thing. I don't know what that... I don't even know what that would be. It was a mod, right? No, I don't see it. Um. Oh, it was this. It was a robotic. It was a robotic something, right? There it is. Robotic drone morale booster. Steel, cloth, electric parts, mechanical parts. Okay. Let me unload some stuff. We'll make that real quick so we can see what that is. And then I'll call it a day. Man, I got so much junk in here. Okay, it was forged steel. It was cloth. It was cats screaming at each other outside. No. Uh all right, it's going to take a minute. Take a minute to find that. Okay. Well, let's doing that. Let's go ahead and get this stuff in here. Lead. Turn this back on. Get the oil shell in here doing that. Oh, did I take that coal out? Get that turned into gunpowder. Gunpowder. I got no bullet tips. Murky water, some aloe creams, bandages. Oh, weird, I got coffee beans again. Cloth. I don't need more coffee beans. I got so many coffee beans, it's ridiculous. Okay, what does this go on? Stamina regeneration is increased by 10% when near the drone with this mod installed. Oh. They're drones? Huh. Well, apparently there's a drone. Interesting. I need the robot drone schematic. Huh. Alright, well, with that, be bearing the small things, leading to the light. I will talk to you later.